Imagine getting a US citizenship just by paying $5 million. Sounds like a VIP pass, right? Well, that's exactly what US President Donald Trump is proposing with his new Golden Card visa plan. This proposal aims to offer a fast track route to American citizenship for the ultra rich. It would work similarly to the Green Card, but with a much higher price tag and even fewer restrictions. Trump believes that this initiative will bring in massive revenue, attract successful individuals, and boost the economy by encouraging wealthy people to move to the US, spend money, and pay high taxes. The Gold Card visa is being positioned as a very exclusive immigration pathway. Unlike traditional visa program that requires applicants to demonstrate very special skills, family ties, or business investment, this visa would be purely based on wealth. The requirement? A hefty $5 million. In Indian rupees, it is 43.5 crore investment. Trump has described it as an upgraded version of a green card, offering a streamlined path to the US citizenship without the bureaucratic hurdles of the current system. There would be no need to start a business, create jobs, or meet other complex requirements. Just pay the money, get the visa, and eventually become a citizen. Right now, the US has an existing investor visa program which is called EB-5 visa, which allows foreigners to obtain a green card if they invest in American businesses. The EB-5 program, created back in 1990, requires applicants to invest at least $1 million in a business or $5 lakh in a designated area and create at least 10 jobs for American workers. This was meant to stimulate the US economy by attracting foreign investment and creating employment. However, Trump argues that EB-5 program is riddled with fraud, and also there is inefficiency and loopholes too, with many people using to gain residency without truly benefiting the economy. He now wants to replace it entirely with the Gold Card visa, which would eliminate the job creation requirement and significantly increase the investment threshold. Trump believes that the Gold Card visa will generate billions of dollars for the US economy. He even suggested that if 10 million gold cards were sold, it could help reduce the country's massive debt. The proposal seems to be aimed at ultra-wealthy individuals who are willing to pay a premium price for the easier path to the US citizenship. Trump also emphasized that these individuals would be successful, spend a lot of money, and contribute heavily to the American economy through taxes and investment. He even hinted that large companies might be willing to pay $5 million per person to bring in talented foreign workers without the traditional work visa restriction. When asked about who would be eligible for the visa, Trump did not outline any specific exclusions. However, in a rather casual response to whether Russian billionaires would apply, he said, "Yeah, possibly. Hey, I know some Russian billionaires that are very nice people." Now, this particular statement raised eyebrows, as concern about very wealthy foreign nationals gaining easy access to the US has been a point of debate for years now. Critics argue that a pay for citizenship model could actually open the door to corruption, money laundering, and foreign influence in American politics and businesses. You must know that investors visa is not a very new concept, and many countries around the globe already offer similar programs to attract wealthy immigrants. Some examples include Greece, Spain, Australia, and Canada, where wealthy individuals can buy residency or citizenship by investing in real estate or businesses. Let me give you an example. Greece offers a golden visa for an investment of 2,50,000 euros in property, while Spain allows residency for 5 lakh euros real estate purchase. Australia has a significant investor visa requiring 5 million Australian dollars, and Canada's investor program previously required 1.2 million Canadian dollars investment. These programs have been used by individuals to secure second passports and access to new business opportunities abroad. Talking about the US now, then while Trump sees the Gold Card as a brilliant revenue generating strategy, critics argue that it prioritizes the rich over skilled immigrants, refugees, and hardworking individuals who go through years of paperwork to obtain legal status in the US. The traditional pathway to the US citizenship involves long waiting time, extensive background check, and numerous legal hurdles. By contrast, the gold card would allow the wealthiest individuals to essentially buy their way into the country. There are also concerns that removing the job creation requirement, which was a key feature of the EB-5 program, would mean that the US economy wouldn't actually benefit from the new visa. If rich investors simply buy their way into the country without actively contributing to the business growth or employment, it could undermine the original purpose of investors' visa. Here, another major concern is national security and financial fraud. The US law enforcement and intelligence agencies have previously warned about investor visa being exploited for illegal activities, including economic fraud, tax evasion, and financial flow that are flawed. A report by one of the media houses highlighted that some foreign operatives have used such visa programs to gain access to restricted US technology or strategic industries as well. The Congressional Research Service also pointed out risk of fraud in EB-5 program, particularly in verifying the legal source of investment fund. If the gold card visa does not implement strict background check and financial transparency measures, it could become a major loophole for wealthy individuals with questionable background. Now, the big question remains, will Trump actually be able to implement this plan or not? He believes that his administration would not need approval from Congress to introduce the gold card visa, though legal experts strongly disagree. Now that Trump is in the office, he could attempt to push this policy forward. However, immigration law and citizenship requirements are largely controlled by Congress, which means that the program could face legal challenges before becoming a reality. At its core, the gold card proposal is a bold attempt to reshape the US immigration system in favor of the wealthy. Some argue that it's a very smart way to bring in revenue, attract investors, and create more efficient immigration process. Others believe that it's actually unfair, money-driven approach that gives the rich really special treatment while regular immigrants struggle through years of waiting and paperwork. So, what do you think? If you had $5 million, would you ever buy a fast-track US citizenship? Or do you believe that visa should be earned through skills, hard work, and contribution to the society? Let us know your thoughts.